It's almost like, it sounds like, let me listen and I'll tell you what I think it is. Hey, I'm Nathan Walters, music producer, recording artist, and former boy band member. Back in the day, I was in a boy band called Plus One. We signed to Atlantic Records, worked with mega producer David Foster, and sold over 1 million copies. These days, I'm producing for others and making music for film and TV commercials. When I'm not doing that, you'll find me here releasing my own music, reactions, and unique approaches to music production. All right, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a reaction video to Stray Kids. Their song called Red Lights. Okay, I like Stray Kids. I like their aggressive beats. I like their music production. So I'm excited to dive into this. Before we dive in, I want to let you know if you're new to my channel and you like this style of reaction video, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video, of course. But if you're new, what I like to do is do a reaction video first or do a reaction first. And then I'll kind of dive in as a producer, put my producer hat on and check out the audio files that I have made through the magic of software, AI software. I don't know if you want to call it, maybe it's just software. Like magic, you put in the audio file and then it stems out all the different files that we can kind of check out. It's not perfect, but at least it gives us a little snapshot. So, okay, let's dive in. Here we go. This is Stray Kids, Red Lights.
I cannot breathe without you being right by my side. I'll die. So can you please come over closer, hold me tight right now.
Alright, we're in color now. I want to say something real quick. Already, this seems a little different than what I know of Stray Kids. Every Stray Kids song I've heard, which is not many, they're like already aggressively like, da 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 da. So this is different, taking me by surprise a little bit. I'm not complaining because I love songs that are ballady. I love ballads. Okay, I'm not saying it's a ballad, but so far this is so chill. Here we go. I love the strings. Guitar. Here we go. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let me stop. Ooh. I like the guitar. Okay. Overload. So many cool things I want to talk about really quick. I'm so tempted to dive into the audio files, but I'm going to resist the temptation. First of all, I like how... Okay, you got the guitars. That sounds a little more like Stray Kids, right? The beats happening. And then... cuts out. No drums, just guitars. And then... that guitar tone. It's a good one. That's cool. Oh, I love how the colors going in and out of black and white into color. Cool. Okay. I do want to say I hope everybody appreciates great guitar tones. It's easy as a new guitar. I'm a keyboard player, acting like I know a lot about guitars, which I do. I'm a music producer. I've recorded many guitars, and I do play the guitar, but I have recorded some of the best guitar players in the world, and I've learned a lot from them when it comes to guitar tones, especially electric guitar tones. It's easy when you get a new guitar and an amp. It's easy to plug it in and turn up, the volume and try to make it distort, and you can get like distortion that's just not tasteful. It's just like, okay, it's a distorted guitar. But if you find that right happy medium where it's like distorting and the tone's right and it's not too pinchy to the ears and it just feels great, and then the guitar player knows how to play with that amp, that's a whole nother technique, then you get some really cool tones. And that's what's happening here. This guitar tone is so tasteful and so cool. Anyway, I just hope somebody really appreciates that. In the pop world, sometimes it's easy for some of us just to kind of, go, okay, yeah, whatever. But, guitar tones, that are hard to get if you're I don't know if they're hard to get. Some guys just get it easy. They're talented, but it should go appreciated how great that tone is. Oh, the strings. Cool. I love all these elements. Okay, and I know I'm stopping it a lot, but I'm hearing so many textures that are just hitting so great. The drums, you got all these modern productions of drums. I don't know how old this song is, but it still feels great, up to date. The drums sound great. You got the bass, the low end synths. You have the strings with the guitars. Hitting all. I love all that. And then his guitar, the vocals are great, but even some of the falsetto I heard. Fire. I don't know what he's saying there, but I love that. Fire. So I love it, falsetto. Great guitar tone. Different one than before.
Tell me you hate me. 더 이상 널 버틸 수 없어. But I know you want me.
Okay, I'm smiling because I'm about to stop, and I know some of you are, you're stopping too much. I just want to say I really like his falsetto.
Tell me you hate me.
You hate me. Okay. Falsetto is so great, and that melody is so great. The songwriting of this might be my favorite approach to songwriting that I've heard of. There are others, and sometimes that can shine. Songwriting can shine. The craft of songwriting can shine more on a mid-tempo, slow song versus your fast songs. Those are easy to not always see the crafting of songwriting. But this is so beautiful. Tell me you hate me. I love that melody. All right, here we go.
Now, tell me you hate me.
Good tone.
더 이상 널 버틸 수 없어. But I know you want me. 어쩔 수 없어. 도망치기 위해
I love that background. I'm so tempted to solo these things, but stick around. I'm going to dive into the audio file soon.
도망치기 위해 몸부림쳐봤자 다리 잠들 때까지 더 deeper. I really wanna know. Yeah. 난 이미 lost control. I'm going crazy now. 끝잡을 수 없이 난 다시 또 이 밤을 지새운다.
Trying to check out the lyrics. Okay. Cool. I love that use of delay on the vocal. Check it out. For those of you this is very simple, but some of you don't know certain terms that I'm about to talk about. Delay is one of them. Delay is an effect you put on the vocal where you can let it repeat like it just did. So he's not singing that. It's just he's saying this line. Most likely he didn't sing that 2 times. Sometimes you can, but most likely he just said red lights, and then you put a delay on there. What a delay is, it takes your signal, whatever you feed to it. In this case, it's feeding the voice to this effect on the computer, which then repeats that red lights, and you can make the timing of that be as fast or slow as you want. It could be red lights, or you can make it really fast, red lights, or whatever. That's the beauty of that and the creative freedom of being able to control the amount of delay. Here, that's what's happening. I'm just appreciating it. Here we go. That low synth, cool. Mixed with that guitar. I really like this song. Might be my favorite Stray Kids song. And I don't know what he's saying. He's saying Korean, right? I just can't leave you alone. Whatever he's saying, sounds better in Korean than I can't imagine him singing. I just can't leave you alone. Doesn't sound as cool as the Korean thing he's saying. Cool. Strings. Cool. Cool. And I like the use of the breaths, right? His breath. It's like another percussive element, like a drum. Love that falsetto voice. Cool. I like that dance too. Cool. Favorite Stray Kids song of mine so far. All right, that's cool. Let's dive into the audio files. I'll just go hit some parts that I remember checking out here. Let's go. Here's the Logic session.
I cannot
All right.
breathe without you being right by my side.
What did I want to check
I'll
out?
die. So
Let's solo the vocals for now. That's fun to check out. Here, let's just see that by itself. Here's the vocal.
I cannot breathe without you being right by my side. I'll die. So can you please
Hear a little delay on his vocal.
come over closer, hold me tight right now.
Oh, that's cool. That right now. It's almost like, it sounds like, let me listen and I'll tell you what I think it is. It's like the delay almost sounds, the delay. The reverb, as well as the delay. Reverb is another thing. Reverb is an effect that replicates what sound might be doing if it's in a room. Like if I were to shout in a garage or a bathroom, hey! You'd hear it reverberate. Reverb is short for reverberation. And so that's what it's mimicking. So you can control that. It could be a big room. It could be a small room. Here, it sounds like the reverb is happening, but then it's also doing a reverse effect.
Right now.
Because you can hear it sounds like right now, and it's almost like they reversed the word right now with reverb, and it sounds like it's going backwards for a second. That's what I think.
Right now.
I could be wrong, but it sounds like it. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's bring in some other elements. Let's see what else I want to hear. Okay, the guitar tone. This is the verse guitar tone, which is good. It's tasteful. It's not as fun as that one I got excited about, but let's check it out. Okay, we're not hearing the full spectrum. The downside of me using the I don't have the actual files, right? I didn't make this recording, but me using that software, it's trying its best to separate the guitars and the strings and everything. It doesn't always do the best job. So sometimes what it's doing is I have to pick the strings and the guitars together to hear all those elements playing. So we'll hear strings and guitar. Cool. It's pretty. All right. Oh, okay. Here's those distorted guitars. Cool. All right. Let's go to the parts I got excited about. This verse. Oh yeah. Okay. I want to hear that guitar tone. Let's try to solo that. I think it's these two together. Man, you can hear it shine right here really well. I love this tone. Oh, the second one even better. Listen to the tail end of this, how this guitar goes, and then that's nice. I love that. All right, that's cool. It's cool to see that. Okay, let's check out the drums for a second. Cool. All right. Nice. Tastefully bringing in the hi-hat. Yeah, it's like trap beats mixed with, trap beats and normal beats. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the bass because I like how the drum hits and then that bass synth. Let's see. I think it's a bass. Love that. You can see in the file up here up top. This is the bass. Let's make sure that's shown. Okay, so this is the bass, and you can even just see it sneaks in for a bit and then stops. So this snare hit can happen by itself, which is a really cool effect. Watch this. It's better than if this file had kept going longer, it would just feel different. It wouldn't feel as punchy. So watch this. Lets that snare hit. That's cool. And then right before it goes back into the next bass note, it's got this little effect, which is like a whoosh, like, and that kind of helps it come back in. So it's like, doom, snare, going back into the next beat. It's just fun seeing those little details. Here, let's watch it all together. Here we go. Cool. Yeah. So every time the snare happens, this is the snare right here. Every time that happens, seems like for the most of the time the bass is not playing, which is kind of common. Except here, look at this long bass note. Let's see what's happening here. Cool. So they kept the bass there. Let's hear what's happening in the track. Okay, yeah. So it's nice, have the bass in and out, and then sometimes a nice long bass note while that drum fill's happening. Here's a drum fill. Boop, 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 boop. That sounds like toms. Let's check it out. Oh, I moved a file. Yeah, it's a tom file. And then tastefully they bring in a little trap hi-hat here. Cool. All right. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got here. And I'll say this too. Back to the breaths. They do a great job using those breaths. Where are they? I heard breaths somewhere. That's probably on the vocal track. Yeah. It's so cool because those breaths are really acting like drums. It's cool. I love that. As a singer, sometimes when I'm singing, it's like I'll notice, to make use of the breath as part of the sound. I mean, that's what's happening here on anything. Even when you take a breath before you sing, sometimes some people might want to get rid of those breaths because I got to make everything clean when you're editing the track. But if you take away those breaths, you start taking out the life of the track and even some of the natural rhythm that happens, which is needed, which makes songs feel real, like a real person singing it, but also has a fun thing because your voice is another instrument playing with other instruments. So let it do its thing. What else did I like? Oh, okay. This verse. Like I said, I love that melody. Tell me. Let's hear that by itself.
Now. Tell me you hate me. 더 이상을 버틸 수 없어. But I know.
So you hear that delay. There's a lot more delay happening here, which is adding some other rhythmic feel and letting his vocal feel alive. So hear that delay in the background?
Tell me you hate me.
And it's tastefully being delayed, not too much, not too less. And another little trick. I don't know how deep I'll go into this because I don't have any examples to show you how it's done. But if you had too much delay, or let's say you have delay happening, it's repeating, yeah, me, but you don't want that me to get in the way of his actual lead vocal, which is singing tell me. You can automate that delay. I'll make this super basic. I'm not trying to do a tutorial. Maybe I will one day. You'll automate that delay to get out of the way every time he says a word. So basically it will be letting his main vocal win over that delay. If you don't have that happening, it just gets really messy because you hear his main vocal and then you also hear the delay and it just sounds like a big mess of delay everywhere. So you have your delay, but you also want to make sure your vocal wins. So every time he keeps singing, that delay gets pushed out, and then you hear it come back up. And that's what's happening here. You can hear it.
Tell me you hate me.
See, when he's done with his phrase, you hear the delay come back up. When he's singing, it's nice and clear. When he's done with his phrase, you hear that delay happening. So that's really that's mixed really well there. Pulling in some strings. I love how playful the strings are. And those backgrounds. I love that. Let's hear that by himself. Here we go. Cool. All right. What were some other parts I liked? That's it. I mean, those are the parts I really wanted to check out. Maybe the drums get a little more. They're building more. It's at the end of the song. That's cool to hear. Cool. That's fun. All right. Well, thanks for diving in with me and going through that process with me. Some people may think that's too overwhelming, and that's fine. But as a producer, I love the fact that we can kind of dive in and see those things. If you like that as well, please let me know in the comments and tell others about this video. Like, share, of course, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the subscribers. I see the community growing. I'm so grateful for that, and thank you for commenting and letting me know, hey, check out this song, check out this. I have a list in my notes, Apple Notes, and it's getting longer and longer, and then I take screenshots when I'm on my phone. I take screenshots of all your comments so I can just go, oh yeah. So I look through all your comments. It's overwhelming. So please don't give up. If I'm missing some of your suggestions, please keep reminding me, and then I'll try to check it out. So all right, well, thanks again for watching, and I'll look out for your comments. Let me know what song you want to do next, and I'll see you next time.